CapCut keeps getting better every single moment. In this video, I'm going to show you a new amazing feature in the updated version of CapCut editing software. This is an amazing feature in which I would love you to try it out after watching this video. And this new feature is called additional timeline. Yes, so don't skip any part of this video. Watch and stay tuned so that you get to know how to navigate through this new feature. Hold on, before I show you this, I want you to do me a favor. I don't really like doing this, but it's needful for me to do it because after you watching this video, you will just back off and then do nothing about it. I encourage you, please do well to hit the subscribe button so that by doing that, you are encouraging me. And then when you leave in a comment or like under this video, it encourages the algorithm to push this to wider audience, and it's another way of supporting me. So thank you so much for subscribing to this channel if you've just done that, or if you haven't, please do well to do that. Now let's move into the video and show you how. So this new feature is called new or additional timeline. Now when you come into your editing software, ensure you update your software. Ensure you update your software so that you get this feature. When you come over to this plus icon here, you see new timeline. New timeline. When you come over this plus icon, you just click on it. And as you click on it, you're going to find another separate timeline created for you on the same new project or on the same project you are working on. Now, how can you navigate through this? You see, as it is titled here, timeline 1, and then we have timeline 2. So in this timeline 1, you can import your video from this timeline, and you can also import in the second timeline. Now before I show you other features or how to make use of this, let me click on this timeline 2 and then drag it below. Good. Did you just see what happened? It created a two separate timeline at a time, and the way it is, it's similar to Adobe Premiere. In Adobe Premiere, I think it's called Pancake timeline editing. It's called Pancake. I think just make research, you will find out. So it's similar to Adobe Premiere Pro. Now let's import video to this. This is the second timeline. Just look at it here, or let me change it to bring it here. All right, now let's leave it this way. Now let me import video in this timeline. Good, I've imported video. Now I will drag and drop this video on this very timeline. Yes, I will drag and drop it. Now as it is, you can edit your video on this very timeline, and after you've done editing it, then you can bring it back here. Now to show you how this is so amazing, this is, let's say you are working on a broadcast edit or any kind of edit you are working on, and you want to do a kind of rough cut, or you want to cut or trim out mistakes or unnecessary parts in the video. You just have to do that on this very timeline. You cut, you delete, just make your necessary cut here. That is how this thing is being done. After you've done the editing, the basic edit here, you can just highlight everything, then drag it to this second timeline. Did you just see how wonderful it is? Just drag it to this second timeline, and in this second timeline, you can begin to edit your video, put in the captions, put in the transitions, and everything you want to do on this. The other timeline can be for other thing else, and the second one can be for another thing else. Now another amazing feature is this. If you want to export, remember I've clicked on this first timeline. My mouse, or let me say the head pointer here is on the first timeline. When you come to your export, you click on export, you're going to discover that you can export. Yes, you see it's already indicated the timeline here. You can export this very particular timeline. You can do that separately. If you want to export this, you just click on it and then you come to export. You see it's written timeline 2. You can export it separately. This is amazing. And now you observe this video, it's also it is in landscape form. Let's say you also want to update it to make it horizontal. You want to post it on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, and other social media platforms. You can just work on this as your landscape, and then the second edit, you can just change the ratios, change the frame, adjust it the way you want it to be. You understand? Let's do that. Let's do that. You just scale it through. While this will be in a vertical form and this will be in landscape form. How cool is this? How cool is this? Now let me show you another feature again. Now you see, when you hover to this very tree icon you are seeing here, you tap on it. Now you can rename it. Are you getting it? You can rename this timeline and then put in something that you can able to identify with, because there may be a possibility that you want to have multiple timelines here. So you have to rename it so that I can able to identify this timeline and then know what is the project work that is on that very particular timeline. So you can rename it, and then you can also delete the timeline. If you don't want it, you can just remove it as well. You can also make some settings to this very particular timeline. Any settings you make here will be applicable on just this very particular timeline. It won't affect the other timeline. This is cool. This is amazing. I really love this feature. CapCut is improving. CapCut is improving. And you can also pin it. The timeline one is already pinned. Now let's add another timeline. Let's click on it and then new timeline. Let's see, we've added another timeline again. Can you see we have timeline 3? You can add multiple timelines. I've not tried to see how many numbers of timeline we can add so far, but I've tried to add up to about 5 timelines here, so you can have multiple timelines on this very project work you're handling. How cool is this? I really love this feature. So now let me give you another feature again. Now let me come back to this very particular timeline 2. Now let's add let's bring in text. Let me bring in my text here. Let me increase it. Now let's come to text. So what we want to do is we want to apply a font. Usually CapCut do not have that space provided whereby you can search for a font. Anytime you want a font, you just have to scroll down until you discover or find out font you are looking for. But this time around, they make it easy for us. When you come to your system in which you want to select, when you come to font, you want to select your font, you just come and search for the text. You just search for the title. Let's make example of what font am I going to make example. Let's make example with this font. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I didn't turn on my internet connection. I didn't turn on my Wi-Fi. So you will need internet connection to get that through. I didn't turn it on. But you can search for your font and then you're going to find it. How cool is this? About a month ago, Joy Edits made a video as this, and I was so amazed because according to what I learned from him, he said this feature is not available in all regions. There are some regions that you can't find this feature, and I was so traumatized because I really need it. This is cool. This is amazing. It's giving me the vibe of Adobe Premiere Pro. Are you getting it? So, but when I updated this version just some days ago, on this very particular month, and depending on the time you're going to watch this video, and then I found out that this feature is now available. I was so excited when I discovered these features. So subsequently, I believe CapCut will make some updates to this software. Do well to update your software and then let us know what changes, what new features you've discovered in your CapCut software. And if you find this video helpful, do well to give a like to this video and then leave in a comment. Let's know if this worked out for you. Is this feature available in your region or is not available? Let's know in the comment section, and let's subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed to this channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you in another video.